from Elemental Indigo, and this is your weekly oracle card reading. This one's for Christmas week, so it's the 22nd of December today. Getting a bit hazy on the date, but yeah, Christmas week. Here it is finally. Oh yay. So I'm going to be using Archangel Raphael oracle cards for this week's reading. Being as it's Christmas week, there's quite a kind of focus on the physical body at this time, especially with things like overindulgence, maybe a little bit with food and drink. So it'll be interesting to see what we can get from these cards today. So I'll move that out of the way. I'm going to do one card at a time, just shuffling them off the screen. I'm going to do one card at a time and put them up now, because otherwise we get all sorts of falling over cards and things. So Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so the card is Give Us Your Cares, and the prayer on the bottom of the card says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. Okay, so yeah, it's like the last couple of days now before the big day itself. So many of us are feeling pretty stressed at the moment. There's a lot of last minute present buying and whatnot, and holiday stress is kind of a big theme for this week, every year, this week time. So if you're feeling pretty stressed with it all at the moment, then the angels are saying, you know, okay, maybe it's time to really detach a little bit and just let go of what's happening, step back away a little bit and just ask for guidance. It's something I try and do, especially we went to the supermarket the other day and it was utter chaos in there, because obviously now everyone's got the same idea, everyone's last minute present buying. So it's good to kind of walk around places like supermarkets or town centres and practice detachment, you know, practice being in your own little protective bubble of detachment, and the stress can't reach you. It's quite a good actually exercise at this time of year to practice such things. So, you know, if you are feeling crazy stressed, then you can hand some of the stress over and ask for help with practicing detachment and getting through this week, basically. So that's Monday, Tuesday. And then we're going to go for Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so the card is Alternative Medicine. So the prayer on the bottom of the card says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So as we're in Christmas week as well, a lot of us tend to get kind of run down at this time, and I can feel it now. You know, I've been really well all year, and I've managed to avoid the lurgy several times this year when I thought I was going to get it, but I can feel it creeping in now. So I may be taking up a bit of alternative medicine myself. So, yeah, this week, it's not just, okay, maybe you do have, maybe you're getting the lurgy, or you have the lurgy and you're finding alternative medicine to help treat that. But I think this card can also mean that maybe we should be looking at prevention as well this week, maybe rather than just cure. So, you know, if you're into energy healing and you practice Reiki, or you've been attuned to Reiki, or you practice another type of energy healing, then maybe this week give yourself some treatments, even if you don't feel ill per se, physically ill. I think it's a good time to just really take some time to look after yourself, give yourself some treatments, or if you have a friend who practices, maybe they could give you some treatments. Or you could go in and book a treatment. You might have to wait a little bit now with it being Christmas week, but some people might be doing treatments. But just sort of using alternative forms of medicine. I don't think it even has to be physical medicine as well. I think it can be things like more like meditation, you know, taking time out to do kind of spiritual practice, whether that's time in solitude, whether that's prayer, whether that's meditation, whatever you sort of choose, and with your favourite method of really bringing balance back to yourself. Really, I think that there's this theme of bringing balance back to yourself this week because of the crazy energy, and it kind of knocks us all for six. So maybe looking at some alternative ways of preventing lurgy coming, or if you have the lurgy, I'm sorry. I know, I think I'm going to get it, but perhaps it's a message for all soldiers to not focus on getting the lurgy. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. I mean, alternative medicine's over Christmas. Is Christmas Day on a Thursday, isn't it? So that's alternative medicine. So more medicine, there you go. So Friday, Saturday and Sunday, laughter is the best medicine. And the prayer on the bottom of this card says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humour and irony within every human drama. I think it might have been last week actually. We had a card about laughter again, so here it is again. So that's 2 weeks in a row there, where, you know, maybe the stress of the holiday season again. It's pretty much this week is about the stress of the holiday season. So again, there's a reminder of, you know, if we are feeling out of balance in physical, mental, emotional, whatever way, that laughter is really going to help us get back into balance still this week. It's still a recurring theme here. So, you know, it's around the days after Christmas Day at this point, so there's plenty of things like old comedy shows on TV, so anything where you can just kind of let loose and have a giggle, and, you know, the big day is pretty much over at this point, so there's that sense of maybe, you know, the stress is lessening a bit, I think, at this point, so that you can kind of let loose and just chill out for a bit. So overall this week, the theme of medicine really has been mentioned twice in the cards. So there's this theme of really sort of giving away stress, you know, to the angels, and really practicing getting back into balance there, and looking for various methods of medicine, if you will. So it doesn't have to be physical medicine here, it can be things like laughter, or maybe spending time, you know, if you're in a situation where you're having to spend time this Christmas with people you don't always spend time with and don't necessarily get on with, then perhaps as we move into the period between Christmas and New Year, you can get it back into balance a little bit by maybe spending time with people you do enjoy spending time with, and who are more like-minded and boost you, you know, energetically. But just seeking out any kind of things that you know, energy medicines, any kind of thing that you would consider medicinal for you and your well-being, that brings you back. Could be anything, could be sea salt bath, could be holding a crystal, could be anything. So just make a note of those this week, make a nice list of them, and then work your way through. Have a great holiday week, and I will see you for next week's Oracle card reading. Also, the overall Oracle card reading for 2015, I've just published that on YouTube now, and I'm going to publish the blog post today as well. So if you want an overview for the entire year of 2015, then that's up now. So I'll see you for next week's card reading.